Hello YouTube, it's your boy Master Sai over here with my boy Chocolate Rain, aka
Ninja Man.
Yeah, he just
Talking bullshit? No, I'm sorry.
Alright guys, so we're here because my boy told me he just finished his new update to his Thunder Dragon, so let's get straight into it.
Alright. Pretty much, it's, I did the first video.
This is Thunder Dragon 2.0.
Yes, the completed version. This is everything I wanted for the deck. I'm finally finished.
You got extra deck?
Yes, I have an extra deck and everything. It took me a while to get everything, but I finally got it.
I don't see no extra deck. Where is it?
Extra deck is right here.
Oh, okay.
The first deck had everything I wanted in there, but it was a few cards I wanted to get a hold of. I finally got a hold of, so let's get started. First off, Thunder Dragons. The vanilla one, you need 3. I'm going to explain why in a second. That's very, very important. I found out. You'll see why soon. 3 Thunder Dragon Hawk. Also, 3 is a must. You must use 3.
Dude, spread them out. That way we can see them better, man.
If you're going to do this build, I would
stick your fingers
highly recommend you use 3. Of course, it's your deck. You can play it how you want, but from my opinion, I prefer 3 of him. 3 Thunder Dragon. Stop! 3 Thunder Dragon Roar. I prefer Roar at 3, simply because he's amazing. Because it's when you stitch to the graveyard or banish, especially one from the deck, then in phase it goes to the hand. That sets up a lot of plays with Hawk. 3 Thunder Dragon Dark. I don't use him as often as these two, but he's very useful. Since Titan requires you to destroy one by activating one from the hand, you can pitch him and get another one straight to your hand, and that effect triggers Titan, which lets you pop.
That's not bad.
And next up, 3 Thunder Dragon Matrix.
Oh,
Good card. That's another way to trigger Titan.
You know that's the Henky Dama. God son.
You can pitch him, give a monster 500, and add another one to your hand, which is amazing, simply because that's him.
Alright.
Yeah, you pitch him, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you send from the field to the graveyard, add another Matrix to your hand. But if you discard him, that's another effect in the hand. 1 Thunder Dragon Duo. I barely use him, but when I do get him, he's helpful. He must be special summoned from your hand by banishing a Lightning Dark monster from the graveyard. Once per turn of a monster effect is activated in the hand, he gains 300 till the end phase. When it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, banish 1 card from my graveyard and add a Thunder monster from my deck to my hand. Then, during my opponent's end phase, I can place one of my banished cards on the top or the bottom of my deck. That is helpful because it triggers a lot of effects, but I keep it at 1 because it's not really needed. But you can bump it up to 2, but leave it at 2. 3 would be too much. 3 Battery Man. A lot of people told me he was the key to this deck.
You finally understand why,
I finally understand why. He is helpful. You can pop him, get you normal summon him, send a Thunder monster from the deck to the graveyard. That doesn't trigger effects, but it does set up plays. So you normal summon him, send this to the graveyard, and then if you have him in your hand, you can discard him to special summon him.
He's my favorite dragon.
Thunder Dragon Roar?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. And he's a 24 beater. His second effect is if you play a Thunder monster while he's already on the field, then you get a free token. And that's an instant decode talker.
That's not bad right there.
Well,
he's a level 5, right?
Yeah.
You can also try using him to make Infinity.
Exactly. No, he's level 4.
Oh, level 4, never mind.
Yeah. You can get a Link Karibo with the token. You can do pretty much anything. I could be wrong. Some of them don't specify. Yeah. You can get instant Link Karibo right there. You can go into some plays like that. Next up, 1 Chaos Dragon Levineer.
You still using that card?
Still using it. It's fucking amazing. This deck has heavy graveyard and banish zone presence. At any time, you can, if this is in your hand, you can banish 3 cards and a combination of light or dark and get an effect based off what you banish. If you banish both, you can pop some shit on the field. And it's a 3,000 beater. And plus your cards were just banished. So now they get their effects by being banished. Plus you got a 3,000 beater and 3 banished monster effects that are triggering right now. You can't beat that. BLS Envoy of the Beginning, same thing. Banish 1 light, 1 dark, and you get a powerhouse on the field. And you just banish 1 light and 1 dark, so now you trigger effects back to back.
I still say I want to see a deck between both of those.
He does the same thing. That's why I said you already have a BLS and 11 years, so you don't need more than one of him, because he does the same thing. He does trigger Thunder Dragon's effects, but he pretty much does the same thing with the banishing, so I keep him at 1. And he's a 28 beater. 28, 3,000, 3,000. So that's pretty good. Next up, people, you know, a lot of people love their hand traps. I prefer hand traps, but not too many. So I got 1 Ash Blossom and only 1 Ghost Ogre for my hand traps. Why? Because I kind of want my opponent to send my cards to the graveyard sometime. I kind of want them to banish stuff from my graveyard. If they negate one of the effects and destroys it, he's still left the field. You know, and now I got graveyard stuff that I can put back with Thunder Dragon fusions and whatnot. So 1 and 1 is fine. Plus there's some other stuff to stop that I'll show you.
That's good.
All right? That's my monster count right there. That's my monster lineup. So pretty much you can play around with this. You can take out a duo and just have and add another Blossom or Ghost Ogre if you want.
But I think it's good having 1 at least.
Yeah, but I think it's good to have at least 1. Later in the video, right now, I'll let you guys know what to take out if you want to add more hand traps. But please, please leave Thunder Dragon Dark and Thunder Dragon Hawk at 3. They are amazing.
And the original Thunder Dragon.
And the original Thunder Dragon. A quick combo with this one. Don't want it to be too long. When you have Titan on the field, you have 1 in your hand. Pitch 1 to the graveyard. That's a hand effect. Now his effect, destroy 1 on the field. Now you got the second one to your hand. Guess what? Discard this one to get the third one. That's another card on the field because you activated his effect again. And it's not once per turn. Now you got Thunder Dragon Fusion. You put these 2 back into the deck. And guess what? The third one, send it to the graveyard, pop another card, get the second one, pop another card. That's 4 cards in 1 turn. So that's an amazing combo I like to do right there because this is not a once per turn.
Yeah, I saw that in the play at our locals yesterday.
Exactly. And so that's an amazing way to clear the board if you need to. Alright, moving on to the spells and traps. If you get over 100 likes, I'll slap Hero and Master Sai.
And I'll bitch slap Chocolate Rain.
3 Thunder
with
Dragon
chocolate.
Fusions.
I will bitch slap them with chocolate, people.
This card is a must at 3, simply because it sets off so many plays. You can send cards from the banish or graveyard back and shuffle them back into the deck.
It'll be more powerful if you can send cards from your deck to the graveyard.
Exactly. So it does field, grave, and banish zone. Why is that important? Because if you have a Colossus or a Titan over here, you can shuffle them back into the extra deck to get out another Titan or another Colossus. It's your choice. Then you get more stuff back to the field. Alright, moving on. 3 Gold Sarcophagus. Self-explanatory. They're banishing
Banishing your cards uses their effects.
2 instant fusions.
That was my idea, guys.
2 Thunder Dragon. No, it wasn't. 2 Thunder Dragon discharges to stop your effects from being negated. 2 Heavy Storm Dusters to clear that backfield when people being annoying as hell with them backfields. 2 Storming Mirror Force, 1 regular Mirror Force, and to finish off the main deck, 2 Breakthrough Skills.
That was my idea right there.
That was his idea. This is for the matchup against Altergeist and other monsters that like to steal your shit or to just negate and take over.
Yeah, because that's Thunder Dragon's weakness. Once you steal their, they can't stop you from stealing their Colossus.
Exactly. So don't remember, this also stops monster effects. Why traps? Some people like traps. I use traps because I feel like I'm gimping myself by not using that. All right.
Yeah.
Finally, let's get into the.
People don't expect traps these days. They just expect spell cards and monster effects.
2 Thunder Dragon Titans, of course. 2 Colossus. Why 2? Because that's more than enough. You don't need 3. If you want a third one, go ahead, but 2 is fine. 1,000 Eyes Restrict.
That was my idea.
1 Kaminari attack.
That was not my idea.
These are your instant fusion targets. This is to get out Titan if you struggle a little bit. 2 some summoners.
Some summoner. I can't say that
1
shit.
Saryuja. 1 Decode Talker. 1 Summon Sorceress. And 1 Link Karibo to go along
I'm going to call him
Lore.
Chocolate Rain Jr. No, he's laying down. That's Copete Jr.
Which one?
A.K.A. some summoner.
Or finally 1 Link Karibo to go along with your Relinquish to take some shit.
Yeah.
And that's the new updated video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.
Alright, guys. So, I seen your deck at our locals yesterday. You smashed the tournament. It was amazing. He took first place at our local tournament with his deck. It was amazing. It was pretty good. He even took me out. Nah, he always does that. So, yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out Team Duelist Kingdom, HTX. They customized this playmat for me. It's a double-sided playmat. They do different arts. And they also do other stuff like professional thumbnails and all that stuff. They help people with their YouTube channel. So he's like Hankadama. You're a ninja doing the Hankadama, really?
Oh, what is that? Sorry.
That'll be overpowered. All right, so yeah, guys, this was Master Sai and Chalk Lorraine, and Hero's in the other room, probably touching himself. From Team Dark Side, signing out. Deuce.